What's up, guys? Chad Daddy here. I got a pretty good kill on Sszorak heroic, and my live commentary left a little bit to be desired, so I'm gonna talk over the footage instead. Um, on this boss, the name of the game is obviously to try and stay in the Void Weaver feedback loop as much as possible. There are a couple of things that make this difficult. It's the winds, it's the bulbs that you need to bring to the markers. And the intermission is obviously just like a lot of like you need to like resist the winds quite a bit and like make sure you're in like a decent position at least. But we will show you how to deal with that, or rather, I will show you how to deal with that. And also want to talk a little bit first about the winds. The wind debuffs that like knock players they chunk quite hard. I often find myself when I'm doing this boss in pugs or in my guilds that is where people can genuinely just fall over. So I opted to evanch the second wins at 1 minute and 36 seconds. And the other wins that happens like, I don't know, 40 seconds in or whatever, that one I just like ramp for with like, well, ramp, but I send like a radius into it. Ideally, I wanted to send an uppies there, and I've tried to workshop that for a while. But the problem with uppies is that if you are late with the uppies ramp going into the winds, you will immune the knockback, which will make it so that the person who intended to use you to bounce off of will die. So I tried a couple of iterations, but we'll just watch me play here and I'll talk over it. Rest assured, though, there is ways to deal with the winds, and like, you can hit it quite hard even though you get the mechanic itself. My main thing was that I made sure I had a Mind Blast at the start of the winds, and then if I got them, I used like my penance to move in essentially. So let's watch this together and we'll talk over it. So you'll see on pull here, I will immediately kind of ramp. I think I'm going to be a tad bit late with the evangelism, and I'll probably reap what I sowed a little bit later. But yeah, regardless, you'll see. I'm going in here, send my evange, and then I'm full gas here. I'm in the feedback loop. Like I've said in my other videos, it's just keep Mind Blast on cooldown, keep Penance on cooldown, keep Void Shield on cooldown, and between that, we're Void Blasting, and that's it. So I make a couple of mistakes here where like I get like a surge proc or something, and I spread atonements with it. That's not worth it. It's the atonement scaling right now just does not want that at all. So here we have the first wins in 4, and you can see me like going for some coverage here. I think I'm gonna go and try for an uppies here. I don't know if I do and I cancel it maybe. Yeah, I cancel it. Yeah, so that's not ideal. Um, like as you've seen, I'm still like workshopping the idea of like an uppies there. I think you can send an uppies there if you're a little like if you're like a lot earlier. Actually, I want to say you can definitely send an uppies there. You'll take care of like the bursty section of the dot being applied and such, and it'll be super fine. But you won't have like the uppie still running for the section where you get knocked back. You'll actually get the knockback and be able to deal with them, or rather, you won't be killing your partner, I guess, is the best way to put it. After that, we got the next few tank soaks there, as you saw. And then we're gonna go into the winds again soon. Anytime that, like, those bulbs come out, I always look for the markers or try to, like, be aware of where the markers are so I'm ready. Just because I don't want to, like, get caught off guard when I have to run far. Grip a guy there that didn't get helped, and, like, for the winds there, my event was a little bit late, and it, like, really threw me off. Just make sure you use your evenge before the 6-second mark, and you'll be giga fine there for sure. In this intermission, you actually have a lot of time to cast. I thought it would be really rough, but it really isn't. You can safely be in the in the Void Weaver feedback loop here, as you can see. Like I have coverage even. Like I'm chilling hard here, so because you have so much time like after, as you saw there, you can just use so much of that time to set up, send the rads, send the mind blast, and then penance and shields can be like moments where you need to like move or adjust or whatever. Go back into phase 1. It's the same again. It's just the poison frontal that we're ramping for here. Sometimes like you can get a little bit fucked here. Like ideally, like you can go like if I go for coverage, for example, there's like no damage coming out, and I go in for coverage for extra healing, and just because like coverage is good like for the like raid health. I think it's not always optimal, I think, to just have like 5 to 8 atonements. I think that coverage can be good for like reasons other than just raw HPS, right? It's even if the atonement scaling is bad, I think it's helpful to be wide every once in a while. Here I'm ready again to grip in case I need to. I grip a guy. Going into the next tank combo here. And the same thing like applied there. Like when those like winds go out, I try to have some gas. We soak. We have a lot of debuffs, which is fucking hype. At this point, I remember looking at the timers as well, trying to be aware of the winds coming. But we also have the bombs or the bulbs or whatever. So I looked around there, as you can see. I want to make sure that I know where I need to go in case I need to like adjust or like run there. To make sure that I'm ready to like make a call. And then we get winds here. I'm not entirely ready this time. I think I greeted like a Mind Blast, but I cast my ramp anyway, and I get something out here, which is awesome. Somebody gets gripped there, which is also very hype. And then we go into like another intermission here with the damage amp. And this is like just before the kill. I think most guilds are killing it like in the phase after the second one. So you should probably expect something similar. You can see the same thing in here again. We have a lot of time here to cast, honestly. If we're a little proactive with movement, if we use the globals where we can move, cleverly, we're giga fine here. Adjustments for like angle and such can be done inside shield and penance. So, and then in the next phase here, which is coming soon, we're gonna be ready to like ramp for the, or not ramp, but like go into the tank combo here. I evanch because like Archangel lasts for 18 seconds. I was like, this boss is dead then. Which isn't really true. I could have held that for sure, because we took very long to get the dot. I only have 6 seconds left on the Archangel here. Here, I also think I just send Uppies, right? Yeah, for sure. Like, Uppies is back up, so just send it. Sending Uppies quite early on this boss is good, because the boss dies relatively early because of the damage amp in the intermission. And we skip the wins here. But the same heuristic applies there as well, as in the first couple of phases. It's good to be a little early, spread out, with the Mind Blast going. If you want to have a couple more atonements out, make sure that Radiance is cycled before, and then move inside Penance and Shield. It's you can use the same heuristic in the intermission as well when you're dealing with the knockbacks. So, but yeah, this boss is essentially just quite binary. You will do quite a lot of HPS if you just get to focus on healing. If you need to move a lot, if you need to do a lot of mechanics, that'll drop quite a bit, but that's just the way the world works, I guess. Make sure that you pre-plan your movement, make sure you're watching the room, make sure that when the bombs go out, you are ready, and make sure that when that is not the case, you are inside the Void Weaver feedback loop. The Mind Blast, Penance, Shield feedback loop is sacred. Alright, good luck on Sszorak, and thank you for watching.